Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome student body co-presidents, Riley Crane and Casey Sweeney.
Good morning and welcome to Red Rocks Amphitheater. We're gathered here today to celebrate the graduation and commencement ceremony of Evergreen High School, class of 2012. Now it's time to reflect upon the last 4 years we've spent with each other. Surely parents and grandparents will shed a tear today, as will many of us. I think it's due to the fact that the body of work with the class of 2012 is now complete. It can't be added to, improved, or altered. It is what it is. And as I stand before you this morning, I think that I can speak for all of us when I say that we, the class of 2012, wouldn't change a thing. And while some of us may be closer than others, we've become a family as a whole. We've gone from timid, naive preschoolers to whiny yet adventurous fourth graders. And from awkward, confused middle schoolers to the young men and women you see before you today. And as we close in on the end of our journey together, I can't help but think how lucky I was to go through all that with all this group of people. I think as a whole, we finally realized how quickly the time goes and decided to make the most of it. We're a resilient bunch. We've had our ups and downs. Just this year, we lost our dear friend Spencer Page. I can't think of anyone else who embodies the class of 2012 quite like Spencer. Fun-loving, caring, hardworking, and a friend to everyone. And although he may not be up on stage with us here today at Red Rocks, he lives on each day with each and every one of us. In our short time here, I truly believe we've created a new standard for Evergreen. Not only for EHS, but for Evergreen as a community. In only 4 years, we've taken an already very successful school and reached new heights, with athletics, with academics, with the arts, and with the community as a whole. This speaks volumes about our class, not only due to our athleticism or brain power, but because of our character as a whole. I can say with complete confidence that I respect and admire each and every one of my classmates on stage with me today. This group of people is one that I have great pride in, and will have great pride in for years to come, even for reasons so simple as how we treat our classmates of all grade levels. I think we can all agree that throughout our time here, there's never really been a barrier between grade levels. There's never been any senior, junior, sophomore, freshman, but a school. And with that, we thrive. That being said, we need to take the time to celebrate the class of 2012 in its own way. We had arguably the most athletic prowess of any class to come through EHS in a very long time, with multiple state titles in multiple sports over the years. We had a countless number of student athletes that are in several sports in their time here, and had very successful sports programs throughout the school. Just this past week, we inducted 17 new members into the EHS Athletics Hall of Fame, and that's the most any class has ever had. We also had great academic performance. Often I would find myself going to brag about a test score, because in my mind, getting a 90 on a test is like curing a disease or finding a new planet. Immediately I'd find myself shot down by somebody who got a better grade. And it's not that they were trying to be rude, that's just the type of kids we had. Academic excellence was expected, and thus it was achieved.
The class of 2012 not only set a precedent for academics and athletics, but for the quality of people that walk the halls of Evergreen High School. I can say that without a doubt, the class of 2012 is filled with the most genuine and considerate people I've ever met. When times were tough, a shoulder to lean on was never out of arm's reach. And when it was time to celebrate, everyone would be there to join in. And no matter where we end up on our separate paths, these friendships and memories will follow. To quote the great Homer Simpson, "Stop thinking of having fun and start doing it." So as we take this next big step off this stage and on to the rest of our lives, remember where you come from and who got you here. And never, ever forget to have fun. At this time, I would like to introduce this year's Senior Senate representatives. Please stand as I call your name and remain standing. Please hold your applause until all representatives have been introduced. Erica Shadow, Antonia Hoydell, Riley Crane, Eric Lakey, Jeff Solly, Clay Sugg, and me, Casey Sweeney. Thank you all for your hard work and dedication this year.